why do they fight all the time if they're really the same?
That is adorable.
Huh?
It is the way of the world.
Oh. Well, that's sad.
It is a little depressing if you think about it, but look at this place. Man, this is so cool. Oh, so underrated. All right, so did I end up grabbing that raven over here? I don't remember. I feel, ooh, something happened there. But this magic mirror that has been eluding us for all of these 60+ episodes, we can finally come here and do something about it. But first, let's just go ahead and do this. Are you the only one of your kind here, sir? There we go. Yeah, because you came from over here. Oh, geez. There's a friend. You got a friend in me. Ugh. There you go. Nicely done. All right. Yeah, I'm glad you got a back seat to that one. Okay, so it is officially time to take on the lone Valkyrie of Alfheim. And I do think she is well within our purview, so let's pop that open and reveal another hidden room of Odin. This one's not that exciting, but yeah, that's 6 of 7. Oh man. So this Valkyrie goes by the name of Ulrun, and she is really annoying and fast, and chances of me coming out of this alive are quite slim, if I'm being perfectly honest. But what I want to do is probably switch on over to the Wrath. And I'm thinking, what did I get here? I have a Grip of the Maze, which I already said probably will work better in the long run for this. Although, you know, having that health burst might be a good idea. It's not a lot of health, but still could help in the thick of battle. But we'll be fine. We'll see what happens. I do like how we're just kind of taking on the Valkyries all willy-nilly. Back when I was planning this walkthrough, I was considering just saving all of the Valkyries for one episode, one video, but I don't know. I feel like interspersing them throughout the project so it's not the same thing over and over in places where it would probably be a good idea to do it would be well within our interests. So yeah, we head over here. There is no artifacts here that I miss. But let's take a look what's in the coffin. Something good, I think. Right? Yeah, Etched Crest de la Menace. Okay, so this one, I'm not entirely sure if the glaive would be that useful. It would have been useful, you know, in the one where she spawned enemies, but maybe not this. But that's all right. We'll give it a shot. I think we're actually over leveled for this one, but let's approach.
It's another Valkyrie. Are we doing this?
On my action.
All right, same thing as before. Let's have a look. All right, so we'll do some of this. Ooh, good damage. And oof. Oof. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. That's bad. Okay, well, Ulrun is very fast, and she also has a lot of unblockable moves, but they're punishable as hell. If you can telegraph them and see what she's doing, you will be in luck, and you'll be able to help against that. But whoop, watch out for that, because she does that too. Okay, so as we are going through the fight, she's actually not that bad, because we did a lot of damage at first, and sometimes she'll do a combo in that attack. But right now we're in luck. There we go. Yes, I broke it. Ugh. So, ooh, geez, I didn't know I already had it again. I missed like most of that, it looks like. Ooh. Here we go. This is why we had Ratatasker on hand. Come on. She's almost done. And then
You have freed me.
Who did this to you?
I remember only pain. And my queen, she locked me down here? But why?
Ah, Sigrun.
I must leave you now. I must find her. I must remember.
Sounds like your queen is responsible, Head.
Aye. When I saw her last, she was different. Changed. And not just that she was in physical form. She was more volatile. I tried to talk to her about it, but she had just come to say goodbye. I didn't think.
I'm sorry, Mimir. We'll find her.
Not sure she wants to be found. I just don't understand why she would do this. It doesn't make a lick of sense.
And if she is responsible,
Then we'll have to stop her. The Valkyries must be freed, and we're the only ones capable.
we...
Well, who do you think's gonna watch your back?
I mean, obviously you, Mimir, of course. All right, well, we are almost done with all of the ravens. That is 49 of 51, which is exciting because, you know, Agent 49. Oh, no, it's 47, isn't it? Good God. I do gotta play some of them Hitmans one of these days on the channel. And actually, Hitman 3 looked really good, like the resurgence, so I might play some of those. I do remember really liking Blood Money too, so that was fun stuff. Now, in the thick of all that battle, I keep saying in the thick of it, we were able to pick up the Waistguard of the Valkyrie. Now, this kind of looks like a bit of a downgrade, but keep in mind that, of course, you're comparing and swapping enchantments. So it just really kind of depends on if you really want Blessing of Runic, perhaps, and just something that is all around somewhat decent. As a matter of fact, the defense on this is already pretty good, and it gets us some pretty decent cooldown. My only real gripe with it is that, unfortunately, it doesn't have like Aura of Fire, which has been pretty good for us, and then at the same time, we only have 2 enchantment sockets, but we can level it up. I just don't think it will be worth it at this stage in the game, sadly. So we will hold off on that until we return to Niflheim for, you know, my boxer shorts. And I think that's basically it for, yeah, 100% Lake of Light. Alfheim is completely finished. Helheim is completely finished. Muspelheim we'll get to eventually. And then Niflheim, we still got a ways to go because, you know, we have, of course, the Valkyrie there to take care of. Plus, we've done pretty good here too. So 4 more Odin's Ravens apparently here. Hold on, math? I'm confused. And Tyr's Temple. So we are actually gonna be heading there next. So luckily for us, we unlocked this, which means we can now take a 1-trip stop all the way back home, at least to Brock and Sindri's shop. So with that, let's head back. Hooray for long loading screens in order to get to an even longer one. It's my favorite.
Here's something I can't figure out. Odin wants to prevent Ragnar, but the serpent's already been there and seen it. So hasn't he already failed?
Fate's a tricky thing, lad. And Odin's just arrogant enough to think he can get the best of it.
Fate is another lie told by the gods. Nothing is written that cannot be unwritten.
On that, brother, you and the All-Father may just agree. Even if he can't prevent Ragnarok, he still hopes to learn enough details to influence the outcome. Remind me later to tell you about the wolves.
Oh, the wolves, you say? Reckon Atreus has got anything to do with that? Because that would be kind of cool, I suppose. But having returned to the mouth of Alfheim, we're going to be taking a quick chat with Brock and Sindri soon, because in the interest of transparency, I do want to mention that I did off-screen return to Niflheim and gained a shitload of upgrades, some that will definitely help us in our next Hidden Chamber excursion. But first, let's return to Midgard before making any changes to our armor and have a chat with Mimir.
Mimir, why do you have Bifrost crystals in your eyes?
A loving gift from the giants. Since I used to do so much traveling between realms, they thought it would be more convenient for me than having a crystal I could lose.
Did it hurt?
No, because I wisely fortified myself with 16 cups of Billow Maiden's ale. Got so inebriated, I tried convincing the giants to put them in my nipples instead. Almost talked them into it too. Can you imagine? Mimir of the Bifrost Teats. Ah, those were the days.
Ew.
Okay, I'll stop now.
What the hell, Mimir? God, now I want to see your origin story, and not because of the Bifrost Teats. No, sir. Oh, my goodness. Alright, well, I have managed to procure enough materials to create and complete our set of Deadly Mist. So, even though the stats aren't looking too great base-wise, I think we are in the clear. The only thing really going down is strength. And remember, we're taking into consideration the enchantments still being equipped on that. So just you wait. Once we swap them over, it'll be good. So there we go. Now my balls won't be so sweaty all the time. Oh man. And amongst other things, I don't know that there was a lot else that I really wanted to craft at the moment. Some of this stuff, which we're just barely able to make, I think is fine if we don't. This one would have been good maybe 20 minutes ago. Okay. And as far as upgrades are concerned, we still can't do anything about... Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yeah, this is the new one we just got. Okay, let's do it. Why not? How many... It's not going to say that I'm getting any upgrades here for some reason. Thank you. Oh, now they went up. Weird. Okay, this game, I might need to reset it on account of having played it too much, maybe. But we have plenty of mist echoes, and on top of that, thank you for popping. We're gonna need to start heading to Muspelheim in order to collect the rest of the resources required to do all that stuff. So it's fine and dandy and all. And keep in mind, I might have already mentioned this, but as far as our resources are concerned, we can still break down a lot of this stuff in order to get mist echoes, but it doesn't work in the opposite direction. You can't take, you know, however thousands of mist echoes you have to make, you know, say Acerbane, which is going to be required to upgrading some things. So we have that, and I think that's basically everything I wanted to do, to be completely honest. We are not in any inherent need to create anything else for the rest of the game as far as armor is concerned. So for that, my friends, I thank you. Can I exit? It's not letting me leave the shop. Is my... Oh. This is weird. It's B. Hello? Oh my god, did my game... I think my game might have... Did it soft block? I can't leave. What the hell? Okay. Why are you doing this to me? I'm sorry I broke it. Alright. Alright.
Where were we on that other?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's get the hell out of here and begin heading to Tyr's Hidden Chamber, because that is the next big plot point related thing that we got to do. And to kind of tie that all together, let's take another quick look at our stuff, because we need to get this equipped. So we go ahead and let's click on it. Let's compare it to this. So should we go ahead and swap everything? Look at that. Look at that massive increase in stats just across the board. That is too good. And I did go through and organize all of my enchantments to be how I like them. So for this one, we have Anvari's Soul, but we also have just the general base level stat increases on, you know, our chest armor. Now, as for our gauntlets, I went and put frost and burn damage up on this one, as well as, you know, this. So this is sort of in tune with that. And this is all the miscellaneous stuff where if I get hurt, then it gives me rage or health, or in this case, of all these corrupted mind, which we just picked up after that last Valkyrie fight. It is an increase of 28 points. So I just immediately popped that bad boy on there, and weakened enemies are always fun to take out. And aside from that, I think we're good. So, just like his vault from before, Tyr's Hidden Chamber is going to be way off to the side over here, and we're going to have to do a bit of a jog to get to it. So we go past that door, and we go all the way over here, and then life is going to be fine and dandy here in God of War. I just popped another honey lozenge, and it does wonders for your voice. It keeps me going for hours on end. Which might not necessarily be the greatest thing in the world, but for all intents and purposes. I like it. And you might have noticed, yes, I did sprint promptly right past the door we needed to go through. And this is really probably the best time that you should consider going for this really, really out of the way sort of collectible. I think it's an axe pommel, or no, maybe it's for your blades. I don't remember, but we couldn't come here without the old chaos blades anyways, so let's go ahead and... Oh, it's a big old fancy chest, but does the treat inside really sort of save it? No, it's a rare war handle. Wow. All right, well, Rising Fury. We don't even use Rising Fury. All right, you know what? Don't even give it to me. I still have the Luck of the Valkyrie equipped on that, by the way. It's interesting. I might have to take a look at that. I didn't check any of my pommels. I just switched around my enchantments and made it easier to sort of discern what we're gonna need. But we're almost level 8, so that's good. That is actually really good. I took maybe 3 or 4 laps around Niflheim, and I ended up, you know, completing it mostly every single time aside from killing the Valkyrie. And I managed to pick up the Chaos Fog. So now we really don't need to do it anymore unless we just want, you know, more Mist Echoes to be able to open it. But we'll do a few more. Don't worry.
Here's Rune. This is it.
We're inside. But what is this place?
Your guess is as good as mine, little brother.
The tree! We're underneath the realm traveler. But why is the floor on the ceiling?
Those realm doors seem to mirror the ones above.
Up there. Tyr used the same magic to protect the Black Rune. The clue we seek may be inside.
Huh. Right next to the Jotunheim door.
Interesting. But can we reach it?
Not from here.
Oh, what's behind there?
Well, one inner sanctum within another.
Those tapestries. Looks like more giant art. Whatever Tyr did for them must have been big. Whoa, who are they?
Boy, this is the rune for Jotunheim.
That's right. And look, we're on the other side of the door.
The upside-down door.
What are you thinking?
Stand back.
Okay.
Extraordinary. The whole room is built on some kind of axle.
There's chains on both sides. Without those...
We can flip the temple.
All right.
What now?
Uh-oh. Things are happening. Okay. I don't think they're attacking.
Boy, on the statues.
I see them. It says void.
Ominous.
Go on. Read.
Before the first, after the last. Nothing between, no shadow cast. Alpha.
Are you quite sure flipping the temple is the only way to reach them, whatever it is?
You said there would be a path. The temple can be flipped.
Therefore, we've flipped the temple. The logic is unassailable. Not sure what happens when we recklessly upend a room that's rooted to 8 other realms. I'm curious, of course, but it's a leap to imagine it gets us to Jotunheim.
I don't mind a lead.
Well, who knows? Perhaps you and Tyr are the same kind of mad.
Indeed. But welcome to quite possibly one of the last sort of dungeon type areas we're going to be encountering for the rest of the game. This one is not really a joke, but if you guys remember the vault, this is very similar to it. And on top of that, we have
Atreus, to me.
our last Jotner shrine. Well, kind of.
Here, boy. Another one.
It says his name is Brigomir. I think Mother said he was the king of the giants.
Aye, that he was. And quite a bit more.
Looks like he had a lot of kids.
That, little brother, is what we call an understatement.
He's dead, but nobody killed him. Do giants die from old age?
They may, though it's rare among the legends.
Damn straight. So with more than a myth completed, it gave us 9,000 experience, and we have 2 different ways to go for each of the chains. Many of these will contain traps that will most certainly kill us
Again with the death traps.
in a single hit. Fun stuff. So what I would like to do is probably hold that right there, because we have 3 moving in tandem with each other. And if we leave that there, yeah, then that other one's gonna end up getting messed up too. So let's try this. Move that up there, and then try that. Now, if we did this right, yeah, that should work. That should be just peachy. Just gotta make sure to sprint. And we're good. This is kind of a cute little room. Got little mobiles hanging around. Ooh, and a coffin. Alright, so let's make sure we don't miss any of the runes on the wall or any of the lore, because there's plenty in this place to be found, and by plenty I mean 1 or 2. Now we have armor from the world's serpent, which is interesting. It's masterfully crafted, but it favors runic, and it's fine, I guess, but we really don't need to worry about that for the rest of the game at this point. Over here we've got, looked like there was, oh, that was Atreus. I was like, that's weird. What is that shiny thing? All right, World Tree Sap to go put right there and blow it up because we're being blocked this way. There we go. And now we can wait.
I'd have thought, brother, why don't you let the lad carry me for a while?
And let you miss this? No.
You're enjoying this, are you?